Hello, welcome to Power BI Cloud Series from DoSQLBI.com. Under Power BI, we had earlier series Power BI dashboards in which we saw Power BI data modeling and enrichment. We also looked at various deployment options for Power Pivot data models and Power View reports. In this series of Power BI Cloud, we'll have an overview followed up with a session on natural query language, also known as Q&A. We'll see data management gateways, its purpose, setup and configuration. We'll see Power BI integration with big data and machine learning. In this overview session, we'll see a conceptual architecture of Power BI, and then we'll take a look at steps of provisioning and what all is this environment made up of. Power BI is an Office 365 offering. When we provision Power BI, it constitutes of corporate data catalog, which is indexed catalog of on-premises data source. We get a Power BI admin center. We get data management portal and SharePoint Online BI site that also provides an entry point to Q&A. Microsoft also maintains public data catalog of data sources that include data.gov and Wikipedia, and this data is accessible from Power BI. Data management gateways is a way to publish and consume on-premises corporate data sources, and through this data management gateway we publish on-premises data sources to corporate data catalog that lives in Office 365. Data management gateways also provides a way to refresh the data in Power Pivot data models that refers corporate data sources. With Power BI, we could also consume cloud data sources, and we can also refresh Power Pivot workbooks from those cloud data sources. As an information worker author, one would use Power Query, Power Pivot, Power View, Power Map to author Power Pivot workbooks. While doing that, we could also consume big data sources, in this case HD Insight on Azure. We could also leverage Azure Machine Learning data source. And finally, as an information worker consumer, one can use Excel on tablets, mobile, browser-based interface to consume those reports that have been published to SharePoint Online BI site. During later sessions in this series, we will get into details and hands-on activities of these various components. As for the provisioning, we need Office 365 account to use Power BI. We could go to Microsoft Power BI site and sign up for a trial account to start using Power BI. When we provision Power BI for Office 365, we get Power BI Admin Center. Via Admin Center, we could manage and create data management gateways. We could do the role management, and we can add and manage data sources. When you log into Power BI account, under admin option, you go to this Power BI. So you reach Power BI Admin Center. In Admin Center, you could add gateways. As you see on the screen, I have one gateway added with the name My Gateway, which is made up of two instances named as Gate 1 and Gate 2. Right now I see on the screen My Gateway instance 1 is running, which is installed on computer named Win81. And I have another instance of the gateway which is offline at the moment. We could add the data sources. Say what you see, we have one data source added, and I see some properties of that this data source is configured with gateway named My Gateway. In the later sessions, we will get into details of each of these. And we could also do the role management through this Power BI Admin Center. We could add users, we could define their level of permissions. And when we install a data management gateway, It has two components. One is the service side component, which lives in Office 365, and it has a client component. Now this client component here is showing me the gateway name. It shows me the instance and what is its current status. It is started and it is connected to the data management gateway cloud service. We also get Power BI data management portal. With data management portal, we could look at saved Power queries and data sources. We could take a look at query usage statistics, the telemetry about those queries. We could also add new Power queries to data management portal, and we could utilize them via Excel. Let's take a quick look at that. When we log into our Power BI account, under admin we can go to Power BI admin center, but when we click at the top menu Power BI, we would reach the data management portal. Now in this, what you see is under my queries, I see I have two queries here. One with domestic violence against a woman, and second is page response time. I can also look at data sources that are already available. Page response is a data source that refers SQL Azure database, and this domestic violence is an OData feed that refers the public data source. We can use Excel to interact with our Power BI account. What we need to do first is log into our account. So I have logged into the account that I have, and I get this ribbon option Power BI, which allows me to look at my data catalog queries. I could see what are the queries available in the data catalog. So I see two queries here that we just saw through the portal. We could create new Power queries, and we could also save those queries in our Power BI account. Power BI also provides Power BI SharePoint Site, and through this site we get to use feature of Q&A, also called as natural query language. So in Power BI account, once we log in, we get the sites option, and when we reach to the site, we have this Power BI. So clicking on the Power BI, we see the Power Pivot workbooks that we have published to SharePoint online site in Power BI, and it provides us this option of Ask Power BI Q&A. So we will see in the subsequent sessions in detail how to utilize this feature to query the data that is there in the Power Pivot data models. Finally, there is a Power BI Windows Store app that allows us to look at the reports published to Power BI SharePoint online site. So when you go to Windows Store, you search for Microsoft Power BI. This is the app that is available to be used with Power BI. It provides a description, what's its use, and how is it helpful. Because I have already this app installed, I see this app is installed on this PC already. Now let's take a quick look at that app, which is already running. So this is the Power BI app. The first thing to do is to log into your Power BI account, so which I have done here, and it provides me a way to look at my favorite reports. So I have one there which is load test statistics. I could go and see and interact with this report. It also provides me way to access the samples, because I don't have any samples deployed there, so I don't see anything here. It also provides me a way to explore my Power BI site, the one that we just saw logging in via the web. We could also see that through this Windows Power BI app. I could see this, the documents that are lying out there. I go to shared documents, and then I see all the Power Pivot workbooks that have been published. So what we saw in this session was an overview of Power BI on Cloud series. In the following session, we'll go through natural query language features and details and how to utilize that. I'm Nasir Ali Mirza from DoSQLBI.com. Thank you.